MPC 2 versus MPC 3. Let's go. Let's say that. Yeah. Now let's load up MPC 3. Everything real time. We're doing it real time, so you can switch back and forth easily. So when I'm on MPC 3, you can easily just downgrade. There's an option to downgrade, and then how you easily go back up is you just keep the USB image on your SD card and then just select it and load it, just like what I did. Now I'm updating it right here on the fly. So this how long it takes. This how long it takes to update. And what I'm just checking for here, I just played an MPC 2 project, and it, sounds pretty good, pretty fly. The only thing I can't do is really arrange my track. I can do it the old school way, which is put it in song mode. And how you do that is you go sequence 1, you have your basic intro and all that, then sequence 2, you copy sequence 1 to sequence 2, then you'll mute other parts, and you just keep doing that so on to sequence 3, sequence 4, sequence 5, right? That's how you would do it. And then you go in song mode, and then you arrange those sequences in song mode, and then let it play it back. Then you can convert that song into one solid sequence, and then that's your whole song. And then it's going to bounce down with the mutes and all of that. But now let's see. This is the MPC 3 firmware, the latest one. Well, the public beta. Here we go. I'm loading up that same beat. Now, I do have this beat. One device, it has a delay on there. So I'm sending one track out from my auxiliary send to a delay unit, and then it's coming back into the MPCX to the return. All right, so here goes a track. MPC 3, the same beat from MPC 2. You seen what I did. This is all real time. Let's play it. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, see, that's the problem. You know what this reminds me of? You've been working on the beat all night. You've been, putting all your love and all pouring your soul into the beat. And then, you go to sleep because you stayed up all night. You go to sleep and you wake up and you're like, man, I can't wait to hear that beat. And then boom, this is what it sounds like. It's a disappointment, right? This is not what it sounded like in MPC 2. Something's going on. Of course, I know we in beta, but should it be this bad? All right, you be the judge. I know there's a lot of people who's excited just to get their hands on a new toy, a new shiny penny. But you know what the old saying is, the shine on that penny's gonna wear off quick. Now, the thing I realize is a lot of people, a lot of mugs, a lot of cats, a lot of my people thinking that the MPC3 is going to make them make banging beats. They're going to be able to compete with the people of the past, the yesteryears, and just easily do what they did because you got all these tools. To a degree, it's true, but in my honest opinion, your creativity is going to stop you dead in your tracks before you can even get to those banging ass beats. You know why? Because you got all these tools, but you're looking for a splice sample just to put on a drum loop, and then thinking you keeping up with your greatest producers. Like them dudes in the yesteryears was doing everything manually. The NPCs of the past didn't even come with sounds. Think about that. They didn't come with sounds. It didn't come with none of that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come with none of that. They had to literally go find records, find the breakbeat, add whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? If you had some keys and pianos and sounds, the MPC was a MIDI monster. You know what I'm saying? It handled any MIDI you threw at it like a champ. Like, what's up, boss? What else you got? We got 128 MIDI tracks for you, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? If you want to use them all, let's do it. Only thing it was going to do is slow down the sequence just a little bit the more tracks you use. But I'm saying all that to say this. Don't fall for the hype. I know y'all was like super excited about this MPC3, but my biggest concern is be, vocal about speaking up about the bugs and all the things that's wrong with it. Don't be trying to coy over and not say anything just because you're excited about this. That's exactly what we don't want to do. So I just gave a demonstration of what. I mean, look at, if I start from scratch and just forget my past history of making beats on this joint, it'd be no problem. We just come from scratch, start all over. But this is an MPCX from 2018, 2017. How you gonna just forget about the stuff that you did on there just so you can be happy and giddy about the new update? When all this stuff, I can do this on the old. I can do all of the features that we're doing. Arranger, I can do all of that. It just got to do a little more work. I can do all of that on the MPC Renaissance. You know what I'm saying? I can do all of that. I can keep up with. I can get on the old MPC and do all of that stuff. All the limitations that it has, you just have to take your time and work at it. But one thing, the past versus the present, when it comes to the machines, y'all, is that basically like your creativity, man. How much are you looking to find ways to overcome your shortcomings? Now I posted a video prior about the songer mode, not the song mode, the arrangement. And when it comes to dealing with MIDI instruments and stuff like that, I know I'm going to find a workaround, right? I know I am. But why should I take my time to discuss that with you guys just so you guys can shun it? The problem, what I'm trying to showcase is like, look, there is problems. I'm going to find a workaround. That don't mean y'all going to find a workaround. I'm very creative, man. I'm like MacGyver. You know what I'm saying? I make things work. I put things together. I make it work. Make it happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? But look, this right here is dope. It's really close. But we got to keep this traditional, man. We got to keep the tradition running. This is an MPC, yo. This is not a Akai Force. Let's not get that twisted. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it MPC. Let's keep this movement moving. I mean, we can always just buy a different unit. If that's the case, just come out with something else. Call it something else. I'll learn how to use it. But then I'll come back to my MPCs when I want to use it for. If this is it, just let it be known. This is it. We ain't moving forward with MPC no more. Y'all like this is a relationship with a girl, like he's scared of something to break up. Like, look, I'm cool with it. I'm straight up for real. Like, if this is the end of the road for us, we can't go no further. This is it. We just got to find another one. another relationship. You know what I'm saying? Come out with another unit. That's not the MPC. Don't just change up the machine and keep calling it the MPC at this point. Like, no, don't do that. You feel me? Because like, this ain't cool. It's cool, but it ain't cool. I'll say it's morally incorrect, politically incorrect. You know what I'm saying? This is not righteous. This is for somebody else. You know, somebody else who's trying to play because they want to line their pockets, for one. Two, they got a agenda, you know what I'm saying? They got a agenda where they want your music to sound a certain way. For two. For three, it's like, we can't make everybody make dope beats. We can't make everybody be the best. And that's what we're trying to do here. I get it. It's like, oh yeah, look at this. Oh, you can do all of that. You know what I'm saying? You can do all of this stuff. Yeah, this is cool. But listen to that. The solution for this would be, yeah, just make a new beat, come from scratch. Skip it. You know, just come again. But it's just like, I'm gonna put it like this. Music is like your kids, like your babies. You watch them grow and get old. You lose them, it hurts. Yeah, you can have more kids. But what the hell? Why would you just... You see what I'm saying? I hate to put it that way, but that's how it really is, man. You creating something from scratch, out the ether, out of thin air, that could be mesmerizing, amazing. You know what I'm saying? It has a certain character. All these devices are just instruments, tools, so you can create a sound, that vibrations that vibrate in the atmosphere, that happens to go to the next person when they hear it and resonate in their eardrum, and those little hairs and the fabrics of, you know what I'm saying, makes things feel amazing. But yeah, you got to hear it from yourself. I played one track on one version. I played the same track on version 3, and we seen it's not the same. Y'all have fun, but keep the memory, the tradition. Don't get caught up in the hype.